I picked up some makeup here that I think it's best for dry and mature skin. This type of makeup is going to give us that nice healthy looking glow, very youthful. So let's get started. So as you guys know, I'm going to start with one of my favorite primers, and that's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Primer. I'm excited. I super love this product so much that I got 2 more. And this is like my first product, so I'm scrubbing everything off of the bottle. And I'm just gonna add a little bit, not too much, because I'm gonna go in with another nice serum-y product. And I'm just gonna use this Morphe brush for this and just stamp the product into the skin. And on a day-to-day basis, I just love wearing this only. I don't even need to add anything. I think it just provides such a nice and natural glow and healthy skin. It's very nice and healthy looking. I love this product so much. And for my next product, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is in the shade 23 Light, and this is the pump cover, an actual pump that I've purchased off of Amazon. I can link it down below if I don't forget, because it does come with that pipette that creates that messiness when you want to use the product. So I'm just gonna pump out 1 pump for now. I think that's more than enough. This is very similar to the e.l.f. one. It is very thick in consistency, and it provides that nice natural glow. And for this, yeah, I'm gonna use my BK Beauty 101 brush, and then I'm gonna go in with a sponge. And this product actually does last all day long on the skin, and it just provides this beautiful coverage and glow to the skin until you want to remove it. So this one has a little bit more tint to it compared to the e.l.f. one, but still the same finish. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge, and let's see if we need to add any more product anywhere, because this is so thick that you have to make sure that you blend it in, otherwise you're gonna see patchiness. Yeah, I think that this product is probably best, let's add a little bit more. It's best to use with a sponge, with a dampened sponge. Glowy look with a sponge, then with a brush. Now let's move on to a concealer, and this concealer is newer in my collection, and this is the Glowish concealer by Huda Beauty. This is a bright light sheer concealer, and it's in the shade 00 Porcelain. Oh, this is a perfect shade. It's gonna add in the inner corner only, and I'm not gonna bring it in the outer corner. I don't like to add too much product in the outer corner. And I'm gonna start with my Rare Beauty brush for this area here, and I'm gonna use my sponge for the rest. Look how nice and brightening it looks. Oh, I love this concealer so much. Now let's blend the rest, and then whatever I have on my sponge, I'm just gonna bring like this. Maybe you want to illuminate this area a little bit more here. Just trying to stay away from the under eye area. Don't want to add too much product. Then it's going to crease on me. Like any concealer, it's not the concealer's fault. This is actually a beautiful, very hydrating, brightening concealer. Very lightweight. Okay, so let's move on to a product that for a while I had to put away from me, and that is the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. Look at this. This is in the medium dark. I think I'm gonna use a Real Techniques 200 brush and enhance the skin. This is a very sheer product, so it just gives it a nice natural look to the skin. You can see right here, look how beautiful that looks. So I like to stamp the product, then drag. I think that it looks more natural this way. Oh, that looks so pretty. Look at that. Okay, so this is, I think, the only powder product I have, and this is the LYS bronzer in the shade Motivate Light. I'm obsessed with this bronzer, and then this is going to be a new product that I'm using right now, the Refy Duo Brush. I picked this up, and I want to use this side right here. You can see the beautiful brush. This is a bronzer brush. It's a mix of 2 bristles, and the white stippling bristles have been designed to ensure an easy streak-free application, perfect for blending the product. And then the other side, it's made for a cream blush. Now I also have the Makeup by Mario brush, and this is the F2 one, but I think this is more for a powder blush, and we can use this for highlighter or another type of blush. So I'm just going to use the Refy one and just set this skin enhancer, and this brush is perfect. I've seen some mixed reviews on this brush, but I decided to purchase it, and I think that it's an amazing brush. I love it, and for the price too. I think it was what, $31, something like that, Canadian. But it distributes the powder bronzer beautifully. I'm sure you can use this for blush as well, but I'm keeping this to add powder bronzer because I really love how there's short bristles and long bristles, and I think that really helps with distributing the product nicely. And I'm gonna get a small brush, and this is again a dual-ended Lancome brush, and I'm gonna use the small brush and go into this bronzer and kind of add definition to the lips here. No, I've seen people do that, and I really love the look of that. So let's move on to highlighter. Now this is not a must, but I really love this highlighter. My Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. Oh, it's so pretty. A little bit goes a long way. I'm just gonna do that, and with my sponge, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. And I like to keep it up here. You see that? I love this highlighter, and you get so much product in this. I wish she would come up with minis so you don't have to spend so much money on it. They're not that expensive, but still a mini would be enough. So let's move on to a new product in my collection, and this is by Nudestix, and I picked up a new blush, the shade Picante. Okay, so this is the shade that Alana Davison did with Nudestix, and this is the Picante shade. This is brand new. Look how beautiful the product is. I love it. And I think I'm gonna go in with BK Beauty 109 and work off of the product because it does look intimidating. And let's see how this looks on the cheeks. This is the first time I'm using this product. Okay, so it's very, very beautiful. It does pick up, but you can also build up the product. And if you go in with too much, again, you have your sponge, and then you can use your sponge to blend it into the skin. No wonder this is such a beautiful blush. It's always out of stock, but I was able to find it at my Sephora. I went into the store to buy it because online it's out of stock. And I know this has been gone a little bit viral, this shade Picante, but yes, I can see why. Look how intense it is, and look how beautiful it just transfers to the cheek. Oh yeah, this is my new favorite blush shade, and actually formula. It's thick to the point where it's not, I want to see how this lasts throughout the day, but it feels like it's not too dewy, but it's not drying. It's just perfect for the cheek, for it to last and not move around. I can't wait to see how this wears. And then it comes with this cute packaging. So cute. I love this. And then you get a mirror here. Okay, so... oh, I guess I could have used this one, the Refy one. Anyways, yeah, I've used this one before, and it's really, really cute. Very dense brush. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and prime my eyelids with a little bit of the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. Okay, and then for the actual face, I'm going to use this Dior powder. I have been obsessed with this lately, so I just like to grab one of these puffs. This is by Makeup Forever. And then go like this and only apply it here. Like, I'm not going to bring it up. And I'm not going to bring it on my forehead where I have lines. I should have avoided this area too, but it's okay. So just for a little bit more of that HD effect. So that's what I like to use this one for. For the eyes, I want something nice and neutral. And I have chosen the NATASHA DENONA Glam Face Palette. This is the light one. And I have been reaching for this a lot on a day-to-day basis. So Let's do a quick nude eye look that I've been using daily. So let's zoom you in. So I'm gonna go into the shade Transition, which I love that she named them that way. I know a lot of people don't, but I like it. I think it's unique and cute, and use this shade as my transition shade, which is gonna go above the crease. I love this palette so much, mostly for the eyes. I do love the highlighter and the blush in there, but I reach for it mostly for the eyes. It creates such a fun nude look and so simple. Like you can stop right here. You can stop right here and add a little bit of a liner in the waterline and mascara, and I think you're good to go. With the same brush, I'm gonna go in the shade Crease, which is a darker shade than this one, and just add that in the crease. Yet so elegant and nice. I really want to pick up the dark one too, but it's not on sale. I should have picked it up when it was on sale because these shades are just everything. I'm gonna use this one kind of all over the eyelid and then the light one towards the inner corner. Just have a nice sparkly eye today. So this is more of a bronzy shimmer, but we're gonna brighten it up with that lighter shade. So be careful, I think you can get fallout, look like I got here. I have to learn how to use my left finger as well on my left eye. See what I mean? I can't do such a good job as I do with my right eye. And I'm gonna go into that lighter shade, just bring it in the inner corner here. And then whatever you have on your finger, just pull it all over the eyelid. I know there's a little bit of fallout with this, just be careful because they're quite sparkly, but I just wanted a shimmery eye today. And I'm gonna leave the bottom lash line with the bottom eye with none of the shades from here. But I'm gonna go into my Sephora 12-hour colorful crayon, and this is the one in the shade Tiramisu. Just add this in the waterline quickly. So you can see the difference between this side and this side. This, yes, we made the eye a little bit more smaller, but I really love having something in my waterline. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this. I love this eyeliner. It doesn't last much in your waterline, but if you bring it really close to the lashes and like you fill in right where the lashes are, it gives you that nice smoky effect and it lasts in there. Okay, so let's move on to mascara. I have been loving these two mini mascaras. One is by Tower 28 and one is by Freck. This is the mascara Lashrocket. This is such a beautiful mascara, and this is with lash enhancing peptides. I have been loving this mascara so much. Here is the wand. It's a plastic wand, which I love those type of wands. And let me show you on one eye how beautiful it looks, and then we're gonna have the Kona intermission while I do my other one. And again, if you don't know what I'm looking for in a mascara, I want something that I can use just one layer of. Like I don't want to have to dip again and add another layer. I want it to provide length, volume. I want my lashes not to be clumped together, and just give me that nice perfect lashes. And I don't curl my lashes, keep that in mind. So whatever I have left on my brush, I'm not gonna re-dip. I'm just gonna do the lower lashes here. Sometimes I skip this step, but sometimes I miss it. So you can see the difference. So this is just one coat of mascara. You can see the difference in this eye and this eye. Isn't that like a big difference? Again, we made the eye pop and made it bigger. I think it looks really pretty. So now enjoy the intermission. I'll finish this eye. We're gonna move on to lips. So here's a close-up of how the complexion looks before we move on to lips. I love this palette. This palette is just everything you need. You don't need anything else in your collection but this nice nude palette. Yeah, I'm loving the complexion. It's very healthy looking. Ooh, I will give you my final thoughts on the new products in today's video, but I think that it turned out really good. And if you do have oily skin, I think that you can use these products as well, as long as you add a little bit more powder than what I did, kind of all over the face. But yeah, let's move on to lips. Okay, so for lips, I have chosen, of course, a Morphe lip liner in the shade Chippy. This is a beautiful lip liner. Let's line the lips. add a little bit of color to the lip as well, because we do have a lip gloss that I want to show you in today's video. And these are new by Covergirl. And I picked up 2 shades. These are the Clean Fresh Yummy Glosses. I picked up Your Dust Jelly, and the pink one is Sugar Poppy. I'm going to swatch them on the hand to show you that they are, I don't think that you need both of them. Like here is the pink one, which you can see it's very sheer, but when you move it at a different angle, it has a little bit of hint of light pink. And then this one has a tiny bit more color. Reminds me of that Dior Lip Glow Oil. So you can see that it has a tiny bit more color right there. You can see it compared to this one. So I think I'm gonna go with this one today. These are beautiful from the drugstore. I purchased mine for $9.99 each, Canadian. And the gloss that it provides to the lips, it provides a very nice glass-like effect, and it's very shiny, glowy, without that goopiness, without that stickiness. Your lips don't stick together, and it just provides very nice hydration to the lips. So these are made in the USA, and I'm happy I have them both. You can use just this one as a clear gloss on your lip. Yeah, so here is the final look. Let me take this off. Oh, I forgot to add my setting spray. I love this. This is all I use all the time. I love the smell. This is what sets your makeup in place and makes it last even longer than what the products actually last for. You can actually feel it on your face, gripping your makeup and keeping your makeup in place without making it look patchy or move throughout the day on your face. I think it's just such an amazing setting spray, and I am only going to use this one from now on. You won't be seeing me use many others, but if you do, it's because I want to finish them from my collection. So yeah, here's the final look. What do you guys think? Okay, thoughts. Okay, brush. I have blush and lip glosses. Those are the 3 new products. Oh, and Glowish is kind of new. Glowish by Huda Beauty. Definitely recommend this one. I think it's good even if you have oily skin. It's not super dewy to make your under eye area very creasy and very oily. It's just perfect amount of dewiness and hydration, but this is just one of my favorites. And the brush by Refy. I actually love this brush. I really love the design. I'm into like duo brushes now. I don't know why. I like to keep them in a container like this. Don't have many. I do want to buy more by Makeup by Mario. But look, this is perfect to apply powder bronzer. I don't know what the reviews say out there, but this one, this part right here, applies the powder bronzer so evenly, so softly, without having to push the brush into the skin too much and move the underneath products at all. It's just beautiful. And I have used this one, not in today's video, but I have used this one for a cream blush, and I do love it. I love it, but I prefer something bigger. However, I do love using this. There's nothing wrong with the brush. The brush distributes the blush perfectly. It's just smaller, and I think it's perfect because you don't want to go in with too big of a brush when you apply an intense cream blush. So it's perfect for intense cream blushes. Moving on to this new shade by Nudestix, Picante, that Alana Davison did with Nudestix. And what is wrong with me? I keep dropping it. Here is the shade Picante, and it is so intense looking. However, the shade is just beautiful on the skin. Okay, so this is how it applies on the back of my hand, and look how nice it turns into this nice sheer orange brick-like color. It is beautiful, so easy to use and blend, and don't be afraid of the color because look what you can achieve. So yeah, I love it. Definitely recommend this shade, and I love Nudestix products. It comes with a brush on the other end. I forgot to mention, which is good for traveling in case you forget any type of your blush brushes. So here's the final look. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on products that work really good for mature and dry skin, and I think you can use them if you have oily skin as well. Just powder your face a little bit more than what I did. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe, like, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.